So yeah, go go. Game 3, Kashu going random once again. And it looks like the map is going to be Dire Straits. Alright. Now I believe... Oops. Shift tab tab. And oh no, looks like I will do this. Because Kashu spawned as brown. And brown is oftentimes very difficult to see on the minimap. So, Kashu will be spawning as the red Zerg in the bottom left. Patron, the yellow Terran in the bottom right. So Kashu rolling his main race, or quote-unquote main race. He does play random quite often apparently though. Now, yesterday Kashu played an amazing TVT against sas.kashu on this map. I believe that was actually the third game that they played. Speaking of which, guys, the VODs from yesterday are up already actually. I got them up really fast this time. So yeah, you guys can go check the thread if you want to see the VODs again. Although I guess if you watched it yesterday, it's... Well, I don't know. You can rewatch the Epic Games. The Overlord is scouting in the wrong direction. Is scouting to the top left, as we can see. But it's fine. It's fine. So, oh, my probe handily linking an image of this map. Now, I don't like this map just because it's just like lots of weird shapes. I like symmetrical things. I like geometry. And this map looks really weird. And look, it has like the weird middle ones with like one gas and like two minerals. It's just like, ugh, not nice, not nice. So yeah, depot on the edge. Interestingly, I think I actually would have been really interested to see a PvT on this map. Because obviously, like in the last game, as we saw on Estrella, it's it starts off as an island map, but you know, once you hit the mid game and everything is just from the low ground, it kind of plays out more like a standard non-island map. However, this is definitely an island map. Every single expo has its own island, so I'd actually be really curious to see a PvT. Actually, I think this is the map though that sas.kashu, or no, this is the map that Patron knocked out Semi on. Abusing like this little mini island here. He dropped 2 siege tanks here, and then Semi had a base here, and it's like mega annoying. It was like a BGH style abuse the little drop spaces thing. Both players gassing first, and a super fast layer from Kashu once again. So let's see how Kashu can do this game compared to the first game that they played. The difference though is that Patron doesn't know that he's Zerg this time, so he won't be able to do a specific TVZ build. He will have to do the catch-all build until he sees his opponent's Overlord, I guess. I assume that's what he will see first. Although this Overlord is going to in kind of a funny angle here. It's going towards the top right. Huh. That's all I have to say about that. I'm not... Because, like, why would he be doing that? Maybe he thinks that if his opponent was here and, like, scouted him with a barracks, he would get his opponent's location. So he wants to see the top right with this Overlord or something like that. And, oh, maybe actually the Overlord and the barracks might find each other at the top right. In which case, he'll be able to deduce that his opponent's here as well. Although he'd see the... Well, no, this Overlord stopped as well. Okay, I'm like thinking way too hard right now. I did not get enough sleep to think this hard, so I'm just going to say... He's scouting towards the top right. Make of it what you will. And we have an armory going down and a starport. I believe that's what we saw last game. Is there an academy somewhere? No academy just yet. And there is the super fast spire that we did see in game 1. Let's see if we can make better use of this game. I wonder. Well, Patron is in a position to make Valkyries, as in game 1. So, you know, it's certainly possible that we'll see a very similar turn of events. Does a barracks actually float faster than an Overlord? Does an Overlord actually move slower than a building? That's quite sad. That is actually quite sad. Poor Overlord. It's alright. I love you. Anyway. There's the academy going down. That feels a little bit later than what we saw in the first game. Or, no, not the first game, last game. Looks like the Spire is done. I assume that's all a bunch of Mute is making. The second hatchery is not quite done yet. But he will be building a bunch of Mutal from that soon. And here we go, Mutalisks going in. What defense is there? There's one Marine. And that's actually it. I assume he's making a Wraith right now. He'll have one Marine and a Wraith against 3 Mutalisks. That's actually not a good combo. It's not good for the Terran. Here he comes. Oh, 2 Goliaths do pop out just in time. So these Mutas will have to run away. Oh, they might get some free hits on this Wraith, though. Yes, indeed. They will get one volley off. And looks like the barracks is just floating around, but not going to see anything for a while. Wait, where'd they go? Aha! There they are. And... oh, he's got to be careful. It looks like he's going to try and snipe this Marine. Oh, poor Marine. Oh man, is he going to go for it? I don't think that's a good idea. Look at these 2 SCVs actually. Oh! Scourging the Wraith from behind! Whoa, Kashu. Some crazy flank attacks right there. Kind of like we saw last game, just flanking out of nowhere. Like, I'm the observer and I don't even see them. So crazy they are. Anyway, oh, looks like this is the one he's used to group the Mutalisks. Meanwhile, he's not adding a control tower, so he won't be going Valkyries. Instead, going straight for a command center. He won't be able to make dropships either, though, unless he gets this, so should be getting that control tower at some point. Meanwhile, the Mutas are still flying around. Not really able to do anything right now against this defense force of Goliaths, which are... aha, there they are. He's still continuing to produce them, though. Did he get drop? Does this guy have drop? I didn't see a drone. No, looks like he doesn't have it quite yet. If we compare it to the first game where he got drop very quickly, actually. I think that was... I mean, yesterday we saw him not get it so quickly, so maybe that first game was kind of he was kind of trying something else, or maybe it was just the map or something like that. But it was an uncharacteristically fast drop, because the drop tech, of course, does cost 200 gas, which is quite expensive when you only have one geyser. So it looks like making a couple more Scourge. I think he's actually a bit afraid of Valkyrie play, since he did lose to that in game 1. So I think it is smart. Although I think he might have made those Scourge anyway, just to be able to snipe dropships and the like. But still, something to keep in mind. Now, the command center is floating out. The Overlord will see it. Is there a dropship yet? The problem with producing Valkyries, I think, is obviously if you're producing Valkyries, you're not producing dropships. So that's a little bit risky right there. Oh, it looks like he will catch the command center. Will force it to fly home, take a bit of damage on his Mutalisks, which do actually have +1 attack now. Not going for +1 armor, but instead +1 attack. That's quite unusual, I think, for this matchup at least. Actually, I think in most, well, yeah, I think the +1 attack on Mutalisk is fairly uncommon even in other matchups. Meanwhile, it looks like he did get drop and is taking this base on the left side, the 9 o'clock. Oh, actually going to throw down 2 hatcheries over there. Going to have a couple of hatcheries in each base. I think that's actually kind of smart. And he is denying the expo of Patron for a while. However, there is a dropship of the Scourge. Oh, the Scourge were on the wrong patrol thing. Oh, Kashu didn't actually notice, but Patron does pull back. Is he going to go along the south side even more? But there is an Overlord over there. And no, it's so... wait. Whoa. Okay. He just flew under the Scourge. Alrighty. So, throwing down some turrets, but oh man, that's a lot of Mutas and a lot of Scourge going to intercept any more dropships. And I think the Mutas will be able to clean it up. Are the turrets going to finish though? If the turrets finish, he might do a decent job of... oh man, he didn't finish focusing down this damaged Goliath. Oh man, Kashu messing up on the target firing a little bit. Looks like one of the turrets does finish. And both turrets finish. He's going to repair. Is he going to get one? 2 Mutas do survive. But that was actually a decent... well, it wasn't a horrendous trade for Patron. Meanwhile, Kashu is taking this center island as well. And Patron is still unable to expand. Looks like, see, he was floating his command center to try and take this base, but now he can't do that either. So I think Patron is actually in a pretty terrible position right here. Possibly wishing he'd made some Valkyries. So yeah, I think think Kashu's looking good right now. He's taking the gas here at, well, I don't know. Does this count as a natural? Like, all the bases are kind of equidistant from your main, so I don't really know what's a natural. I'll just call it as natural. It's fine. His first expansion. His second base. Something. Anyway, another command center is being thrown down. Oh. While he floats this one up north, even though it will get spotted. And, oh, looks like another dropship. Gonna try and... doesn't take a hit. And, oh, that's interesting. Dropping that guy there. And, oh my god, Kashu is expanding yet again. Kashu going crazy with the expansions. In come the Mutalisks. There's only 3 Goliaths this time. Oh no, he's gonna take the isolated Goliath. Oh no, poor Goliath, he's stranded. Oh man, that's like one of those games where it's like if you were stranded alone on a deserted island, what would you bring with you? If I was a Goliath, I would not bring Mutalisks with me. I'm just saying. That would not be my first choice of who to bring with me to a deserted island. Although, on second thought, though, if you had to bring one unit with you to a deserted island, it should probably be a flying unit, because then you can just, like, fly away. So, you know, maybe if you were Zerg, you would bring a Mutalisk. I don't know. In any case, we have gas mining now from this base and a creep colony. I'm still thinking about that. Which unit would I bring? I think I'd bring a Valkyrie, because it can fly, and it's a lady, so, yeah. Anyway, Barracks is going to get taken down before it can do any crazy fire bat shenanigans. Looks like some SCV transfer over to this base as well. Oh, that's true, the dropship is a lady as well. Okay, dropship for Valkyrie. You know, whatever floats your boat. And we have a ton of bases now for Zerg. Patron finally getting his second base only, although nothing's really mining over here. Whoa, what? Oh, Muta's flying in the wrong direction. Oh, but the Scourge! I don't think those Scourge actually saw them. Scourge obviously have extremely short vision range. He's got to be really careful though. Okay, looks like he's just going to play safe and just drop over here. Not going to fly into any more Scourge. So yeah, oh, should split a few of those up here. It's interesting that they don't split themselves to those mineral patches. So, what do we have? A third and fourth factories going down. Mutas. Oh no, looks like they're gonna take out this command center. Oh man, that's not good. Oh, he should make a queen and infest it. That'd be cool. Does he have a queen's nest? No, looks like he doesn't. But that command center will go down. Oh no, but the dropships are coming in. Are the Scourge gonna be able to take it? He's gonna try and intercept the dropships before they can drop it. Looks like, no, he doesn't focus that one down, but one of the dropships goes down. He could get the other one. He should get the other one. Oh, it has 6 HP. So it looks like the command center will barely be saved. It's burning. But wow, that's actually quite surprising. So a nice move by Patron to save his third base. However, oh no, the dropship's gonna get intercepted on the way home, and he has no units back in his main now. I don't think Kashu realizes this, but he could actually go right into the main and kill everything. Only 2 Goliaths are there. He's gonna do some micro. I don't think, man, if he knew that he could just A-move right into this base. Oh yeah. Either way, I like all these random Scourge flying around. It's pretty good. Okay. 2 Overlords gonna go wander off into the top right corner to make out. Meanwhile, a lot of Mutas flying in. They do have +1 attack. No upgrades for the Terran. I don't know if it's gonna be enough though. It's very interesting because you can't do the fancy Goliath against Muta micro since it is on an island. Can't go boxer style, so he will actually lose the entire force. So many Mutalisks. Oh my god, I think he really wishes he made a Valkyrie this game. And there goes the army of Patron. It looks like now he will lose space for sure. Only a single dropship flying in, but oh no, why are you going, dropship? Where are you going? Oh no, it only drops 2 Goliaths before getting taken out. And those Goliaths will get taken out. Is there anything left? Oh man, he's sending 1 dropship in at a time. What is he doing, Patron? Patron is having a breakdown here. Dude, well, it looks like Kashu right-clicked on the command center, though. But, oh, now he notices. Meanwhile, another command center was built up here, but Patron is in a lot of trouble. He's lost most of his dropships. He's lost most of his army. And he has nothing to enter this mass Mutaflux that is at 1-1 right now. I believe it's still unupgraded mech. Indeed it is. The Goliathery. The armory is not spinning. The Goliath Den. That's what I was trying to say. The Goliath Den. It's a Goliath Den, by the way. It lets you make Goliaths, so it's a Goliath Den. The Goliath Den is not spinning. So it's Patron is back down to 2 bases. And is there any other tech? Does he actually literally only have a Spire as his tech and a spawning pool? I think that's actually it. Like he's making mutas because he can only make mutas. And it looks like he's just gonna go into the 3 o'clock right here. There are a lot of turrets, but there's even more mutas. And with those upgrades, look at that, they're just tearing through everything. Oh man, there is a Valkyrie out now, but it's gonna get taken down. Can the dropships even land? No, the dropships don't even land! Oh no, each dropship only lands 1 Goliath. GG! Kashu! Kashu takes the 3rd game and will go up 2-0. Or sorry, 2-1 against Patron. Kashu, after going down 1